That's something that we really need to take it to the Lord in prayer tonight about how lucky most of us are, because there are an awful lot of people who aren't going to bed in their own beds tonight. But thank you, Governor, for being here, and thank you for your help and support as always.
Wonderful.
God bless you all.
We'll open it up. We'll open it up for questions.
For the people that are affected by this, who aren't going to be sleeping in their own beds, what do you say to them generally, and how can they access these things when power's out in some places and getting connection to the internet or being able to find that out? How are those people going to find a safe place to sleep tonight?
Well, first, what we'd say is we're with you. This is one Commonwealth that loves each and every one of these families that is impacted and stands ready to help. Just look around. We've got volunteers that are here answering the phone lines, ready to help each and every one of those individuals. We have the Red Cross, as we were told, preparing shelter for those who need it. So there is a place for everyone to be warm tonight. We just need to make sure they call in, get that information, or go to the Red Cross, which is also providing that information.
Your general reflection on today, especially with how it hit your hometown?
It's really hard and really painful. I spent 8 hours wondering if one of my cousins was still alive. After hearing the number of people initially lost in Dawson Springs, I got to see her about an hour and a half ago, and I'd like to say I was relieved, but then I look at blocks and blocks and blocks, about a third of the town just decimated. I mean, this isn't supposed to happen. And it's unlike anything that any of us have ever seen, the sheer devastation. I mean, seeing a factory with cars where the roof used to be, except probably 5 feet lower than it. Seeing an entire downtown wiped out. Knowing the loss of life that occurred here in Muhlenberg County and everywhere else. This is the hardest tornado event we've ever been through. And it's not just because of the property damage, but we lost a lot of good people. And we got to do our best as it gets dark and through the next days to make sure we don't lose any more.
You said that there's likely up to 100 victims to this storm. How many of those victims do you anticipate here in Warren County?
I believe that you're going to end up with double-digit fatalities here in Warren County. I know they're going through the process of confirming. They want to notify those families before they put a specific number on it, and that's the right thing to do for those families. But you know, this is a county that was hit hard enough where certainly I believe there's going to be more than 10 individuals lost, and we'll see where that number goes. Part of it is the destruction everywhere is of such a nature that we won't have that total loss until we can get to each home. And we call it door to door, but in many of these homes, there's no door anymore.
Governor, I understand you decided that state parks are going to be used.
Well, we are activating our state parks right now. It's something we were able to do when we had historic flooding in Nicholas County for a period of time. So we're working with the commissioner right now on freeing up those rooms. We want to be of help. This is an all hands on deck, all parts of state government on deck. And again, I appreciate the working relationship we've had today with both the area legislators, the judge, the mayor, police, sheriff's office, firefighters, our federal partners that are here today. I mean, you just look around this room and you see folks that typically have discrete missions all working together seamlessly and all praying that most people are safe.
Governor, the WKU News, obviously they redacted the statement that it was an actual student that's relative close to them. Just hearing that in a university like that on a day where it's supposed to be commencement, can you speak about that?
Well, I know that we've lost lots of people. I believe we lost a 3-year-old in Graves County. We're going to have lost people of all ages. We're going to lose entire families. It's going to be hard. I mean, these are, I think it'll reach 100, children of God, irreplaceable in their communities, to their families. This is yet another tough day and a tough 2 years that we're going to carry with us for a long time. You know, right now, I know we're in that phase where we got to put our head down and push through it. We got to find and help as many people as possible, but I would ask that everybody, when you can, take some time to process, talk to somebody, that if you need it, this is a traumatic event that is not going to be easy for any of us to simply just move through with what people are going to see or have seen at these sites. So I want everybody to take care of themselves so that, you know, we will have trauma that we carry forward, but we have great people out there and great programs able to help us too.
Hey, Governor, you talked about the need for blood donations. Can you expand on that a little bit? How people can learn more about doing that? Is the Red Cross the best one to contact for that?
So we needed more blood donations before this occurred. We've needed them throughout COVID. I'm guessing you all might be able to give us the best locations in Warren County. The people might be ready, willing, and able.
Certainly, the Red Cross is one area that you can always give blood, and they're actually trying to get more blood as we speak. There's also one that I wasn't familiar with, that it actually collects and provides all the blood for Greenview Hospital, and that is bloodassurance.org, and they're going to be available from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. tomorrow I think at Greenview. We'll post this online exactly where they will be, but they're gathering and taking blood for Greenview Hospital. They provide all the blood to them, and of course, the Red Cross is always there for you, and they've been short on blood for some time, and want to encourage you all to take 30 minutes and go give blood. It's not all that hard. And also, one other thing I wanted to reiterate that the governor said, don't drive up and down every street where you know there's damage, because it has stagnated our traffic. And it took me 40 minutes to get here, which it should have taken 7, because everybody had to look and take pictures of all the damage while they were holding up everyone who had to be somewhere.
And especially tonight, the first real cold night we're going to have after this. Please stay off the roads. Again, let our police and our firefighters, EMS be out there doing their job. If you are out tonight on the roads, you are probably just in the way. You really need to stay home tonight if you have heat and you are safe.
The more you stay on the road and keep traffic bogged up in the areas where there's damage, the slower it's going to be for BGMU and Warren Rural Electric to get your electricity back on. So you're actually being pretty selfish by going out there and spending all that time. Go ahead.
I just wanted to update the chapter that you would give to the people here in Bowling Green. If you go to redcross.org, is South Central Kentucky chapter. So that is the destination if you want to donate locally. Of course, the governor gave us one that we can give all for Team Kentucky, but we are there, and our hearts and prayers are for everybody in our community. So thank you for your support.
Thank you all.
Those reporters are on the line.
Oh, okay. We also have a couple people that are on the line. We have Michael Dillon Payne.